You can start an indoor hydroponic garden in something as simple as this, or in a complete tower system where you can grow dozens of plants. Your setup will depend on how much space you have, what you like to eat, and how much you like gardening. And I'm going to discuss all of those in this video. First, you'll need the space for it. So try to figure out where you want to put it, where it's close to an outlet, because anything you do with an indoor garden, you'll want to have at least a plant light. This grow tower requires 4x4 space because it does go all the way around. So you would need to set up a space pretty large in your house. And I actually had to wait a few years before I had the space because we were remodeling the whole house. But now I've got this nice tower just set up, and it grows so much food. You can also just set up a countertop system just anywhere. This is in my sunroom, which is air conditioned. And you will want to make sure that you have space to pull this up, because sometimes they'll go that high. So you'll want to make sure there's no shelf above it. The next thing that you'll have to decide is what kind of plants you want to grow. I wanted to grow tomatoes because we do eat a lot of tomatoes, and lettuce because I eat it every day in my lunch, and Swiss chard because I have not been able to get it to grow in my Florida garden. I have a free PDF file that will help you get started. If you're a beginner, I would start out with lettuce. You could also do Swiss chard. Arugula is good too. Tomatoes are a little bit harder, and they do require a lot of space, so I would keep them for later. The next thing to think about is your budget. This is quite reasonable, a countertop system. You can buy them as little as around $60. This one costs right around $100. And you could also use the Kratky method with a plant light. And sometimes I just will start, it's not really hydroponics, but I just start herbs in water, and then I have a plant light, and it's enough for me to just use when it's not growing outside. I've been growing in these countertop systems for over 10 years, and they do provide a lot of food, and you can grow a lot of things in them. The click and grow system is really easy, but it is a little bit expensive. This one is around $200. There is a smaller model for half of that though. The grow tower is the more expensive option, but you can grow so much food in it. I've grown so much food, I'm actually having a challenge on seeing how long it will take to pay this tower off. Now it does come with a lot of maintenance though, more than the countertop or the water growing methods and the Kratky. When you're just starting up your indoor hydroponic garden, you also want to make sure you have all of the components. When setting up your indoor hydroponic garden, you also need to consider what your system comes with. The tower system came with everything. It came with a pH tester, the plants, it came with everything that you need, which was nice, and the nutrients. So not everything comes with these. You'll need to be sure you have the nutrients, the plants or seeds, and sponges. The Let Grow system, it came with these and everything you need except not seeds. It came with nutrients as well. So be sure you check. If you're going to do the Kratky method, you'll have to have a dark cover for the vase, and you'll need this whole setup here, and a rooted plant to put in, and a plant light separate. I got this plant light on Amazon, and it works out pretty good because you can use it however you want. It moves around. I haven't really set it up yet because the plants right now are getting enough light from the Let Grow garden. The click and grow garden, it came with everything. All seeds come with it, and everything you need, nutrients. It's really the easiest turnkey system. The next thing to consider is how much maintenance you want. Now for this tower system, if you love gardening, you'll have no problem with this. You do have to take it apart to clean it, and it can be kind of a pain, but it's not that hard. And the other thing, you'll have to be sure you trim everything because some plants will block the light of others. The lowest maintenance would be the Kratky method, and just growing cuttings in water would be about the easiest, although you do have to change out the water on those. The countertop systems are very easy. You do have to maintain them still, but you have to put water in them when the level indicates you need water. But it's pretty easy. So there are a lot of options out there. And I do have that free PDF that you can download to help your decision about starting an indoor hydroponic garden at home. And it's a lot to think over. It basically comes down to how much maintenance you want, what do you want to spend, what do you eat, and where do you have the space. So in the comments, let me know what system you're leaning into.